Hello and welcome to my channel where I do daily Bitcoin technical analysis every day, Monday to Friday, analyze price action and prepare setups for day trading. So as always, let's start with weekly chart. Today is Thursday, so week is ending soon. We are currently above weekly resistance, trying to get above the high on the weekly chart. Next resistance is 48k. So as long as we hold out here, I don't see why not. Next target should be reached quite easily. Daily chart. Yesterday's daily close was very strong, so I would expect the high to be taken. And once we take the high, not that far, we have the weekly high. So we will take that one as well, probably. It could take some time, but it's Christmas period, so a lot of volatility can be expected. So this high will be taken as well, most likely. Now, let's see what I had projected yesterday. Yesterday we had two resistances, actually three. So swing failure of this high, there is no way this is a short, just straight up. Then we have the weekly. We find some resistance, it's flipped as support, then again flipped as resistance later. We got some correction from the daily level, which was the third one and the last one before the high. Now thing is that this is double top and it's not a finished high because it's a lower high. So I assume that this is kind of a bear trap, some kind of correction, and we are looking to take out the highs. And once we take the highs, it's just less than 1% move to the overall high before we get the price discovery. Of course, 45k is a flat round big number. I would expect some resistance there, but once we get price discovery, it can just fly like 2k 3k up in few minutes. So don't take profit too quickly. Now what is this? This is 4-hour level right here, acting as resistance at the moment. Now let's use same theories I use all the time. The midpoint of yesterday was support. As long as midpoint holds, we didn't actually fill the imbalances all the way down, but as long as the midpoint holds, the chart is very bullish. We have no reason to believe we are going down to the lows of the range, but buying here is very risky because correction can come at any point, and we have this unfinished low. So we come down to the weekly open, end of week, makes sense, why not? Every week, every session, every day we test both sides. So weekly open, end of week, it's not out of the question. I would just like the highs to be finished first, probably take this one as well, and then see what happens, and then maybe we go down later this week. Of course, as long as price is going up, I don't really expect lower prices. I'm just saying that correction can come at any time. We have high risk now. Okay, the lows are unfinished as well. So if we expect the highs to be finished, why not lows? This low looks nice because it's taking out the liquidation run with a trap. Now this is bad because it's lower high. If this was higher, then it would be a good high. That's the difference. Okay. So quickly, now I don't really have much data here. Like every day, every week, every session, we test both sides. So daily open, we started going down. We tried to break daily open for how many rejections we had. Let's see on low time frames. 1, let's say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 rejections from daily open. This is crazy. It was a resistance. And this is a trap. Again, trying to reject, and they couldn't. That's it. Red daily, that means people are selling, because all they need to see, candle is green or red. If it's red, people will be selling. If it's green, people will be buying. So if people are selling here, that means they are getting absorbed. It's acting as support. And recovering daily open is causing a squeeze up. We have weekly resistance here. This is my pattern basically. Daily open, and then smash it, back test it, and go. What happened here? My pattern didn't work. That shows me that the chart is very strong. Bitcoin is strong. This moved down as well. We took the low. This is a long opportunity. Couldn't break. Back tested the range highs, and then it goes up. Oh, we have some volatility at the moment. Let's quickly check Atas, because I think this is gonna just fly now above the highs. And firstly, let's do this. Almost there. Okay, let's quickly check Atas. Is it happening now, or are we rejecting? So VWAP was support, then we are trying to uptrend. VWAP is resistance. Take the low, trap everyone, go up. There was actually buying below daily open, so people expected daily open to break. Probably that's why we got this. We couldn't break, because people expect daily open to break. If people are buying, that means market maker needs to be selling, and for market maker to make money, he needs to force these guys to sell who are buying here. They forced them to sell below VWAP and previous day VWAP as well. They forced them to sell, they loaded the positions, and then it's just easy to break daily open. Then we got selling from weekly level. People started selling and they got wrecked. We always see what people are doing, the retail, and then we know what's happening. And then we try to backtest the weekly level. There was support here, but there was too much selling, and we went back to the VWAP, selling. People, you know why there was selling? I will tell you why. It's very obvious. Very aggressive selling because of golden pocket. Yeah, that's what's causing the selling. Right here we see the selling. It's always like that. People start aggressively selling. Even the market makers, okay, they have limit orders, they are buying there, but it's so overwhelmingly a lot of selling that the price just keeps going. And on VWAP, they got exhausted. Like, that's it. We have a wall here on daily open as well. I was opening my positions below daily open, and I was adding above daily open so that I could have an average entry below daily open, and that gives me some room for this to play out, because this selling, this could actually go a bit lower. It doesn't have to bounce from VWAP. Like, if we get a wick down and then come back above VWAP, this is still bouncing from VWAP, but it's just a lot more noise. So I would be building positions below daily open and trying to cash out above daily open. Now, what happened from VWAP? Very aggressive selling. Like, what is this? I mean buying, sorry. 168 million, 149. So that's basically 20 million buying. Price managing to go up, but you see it's hitting a sell wall here. These small little candles on volume chart, that means there is a wall. It's like iceberg order, cells stacked here. And where is it happening? On the weekly level. It was happening here as well, and here. So this buying, which means limit order selling, is actually bearish. Sharp CVD rises, that means people are buying, and if people are buying, that's bearish. It's bearish until we break. Is it breaking now? I don't know. Looking at CBD, I'm never expecting big moves, sharp breaks, and big squeezes. I always expect CBD to play out. So what this tells me is that I probably need to close my long, or at least take some profits. Because if everyone is longing, it doesn't work out. And we filled imbalances here. So yesterday people aggressively short. They started shorting around this area, as you can see from imbalances, and they are all recovered. When we filled the below imbalances, we got a reaction. We filled the longs as well. So now we can expect the same thing. We filled the imbalances all the way to 43720. Yeah, so I have all I need now. 43720. Let's see on TradingView. I will put this line 43720. This is gonna be my imbalances. So there is too much people buying here on a breakout. When there is too much people buying, price is usually reversing. Where do I expect to find support? Around daily open area I would like to find support, and if not, we're taking all these higher lows, we're taking out all these in one sweep. The trends are actually traps. All trends, you see how hard it is to make money. Like, you're trading uptrend. Where are you longing? You're longing probably like golden pocket, front run, oh, whatever. You couldn't get an entry. Now this, you long here, you take the high. If you don't take profit, at any point, all these lows can be taken out. And why they're gonna be taken out? Because when you're longing here, your stops are below last low. So the target is last low. You're not putting stop loss here. Some people put here, some people put here, but the most will be below the last low. And with that, we can go on a bit higher time frame. With that, we can expect that. Okay, so there could be enough buying to take the highs, because daily chart, weekly chart, they look bullish. I expect the highs to be taken, but just locally, it's absorbed. Limit orders, there are sell wall here. They're not allowing price to go up. So if we go down, backtesting 43k, it's not a problem. We could, so one level here, swing failure of this. Second one, weekly open. If we get a wick, it's gonna bounce very sharp from here. And if not, 40k could be taken out. We are at the range highs, and it doesn't mean that it's bearish. We are just playing the range like that. Why not? Could be happening, because I expect the highs to be taken, but what could happen before what I think happens. So we could go all the way down to 40k. So be careful, expect higher, long maybe, long aggressively sometimes. Like if we're bullish, so why not? Okay, so now it's too late. So earlier you could backtest of daily open, you could long, and now it's people are longing. Everyone sees this. Now it's too late to long. So you should wait for a swing failure of this high. I still expect the last high to be taken. So 1, 2 opportunities, or price exploration with a good high. That's all. So I hope you learned something, and see you tomorrow.